just coming out to the lake. And I mean, I know every frozen lake looks the same for the most part, but like this is beauty. You can't even see my sled. Sled is right over there at the point. Oh. You know, there's no point in hunting if you don't enjoy this. Like I literally saw a couple of rabbits, heard a grouse. I don't know if they're magpies, but I heard a bunch of stuff. So one thing I'm doing is I want to get back to the sled. Like this is all just open lake. I mean, that's an island here, but literally the ice is cracking underneath me. So it's so cold that you can, I don't know, you might be able to hear the ice crackling. Yeah, there's another one. But it's just because the lake is making more. So I'm just glassing with the binos, seeing if I can see a pack out on the ice or anything, but obviously no luck right now. But I'll just keep doing that all the way home. So like I said, freaking beauty day. Holy shit. Back in civilization. Adam and Ruby. Ruby. Yeah, she's gonna be out, Wolf. Yeah, she's gonna be out hunting. So I ended up finding a beaver pond with like 6, 7, or 8 wolf tracks heading into it, and it's consistent. They've been using it all winter, so I'm gonna post up there tonight and do some calls. Let the bait sit. It wasn't hit today, so kind of new plan tactic. But this beaver pond actually wraps around to my bait, probably within 3 kilometers. So that's a hop and a skip for a wolf. So we'll check back in this afternoon. It is a gorgeous day. Beautiful. On my way home. It's a little bit early. Normally I sit right till dark, but ended up just baiting the spot, and then there's no point in baiting and sitting. You're just too much noise and scent, so I'm gonna leave it. And maybe come back tomorrow. I'm not really sure. Might go fishing tomorrow as a change. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let that bait marinate. Got the trail cam set up, so here's another sunset for y'all, and some just, oh, everything's gonna thaw. It's gonna be +7 tomorrow, so fishing might be a good, but yeah. So fishing might be a good idea tomorrow because I'm absolutely exhausted. I walked, I don't know how accurate Google Maps is as far as like measuring distance, but it said I walked, I don't know, almost 3 kilometers of like creek and beaver pond. It's all frozen, and wasn't following any tracks per se, just kind of wanted to get into some deep bush and see if I could find some sheds and whatnot. So just kind of, you know, use the day and take advantage of it. I found out my biggest pet peeve today. So this is good. I can step on it and I'm not going through. But you know how you step on stuff? See, it's all slippery and icy. So you know how you step on snow and you think you're going to hold, and all of a sudden you go boom. Of course, Instagram cuts me off. Anyways, found out my biggest pet peeve. When you stand on snow and you're like, oh, it's gonna hold me. And I'm talking about snow, not ice, because if you go through ice, that's a bad day. But going through, like, everything's hard packed with ice right now. We had a nice storm, and then everything froze again. Thaw, froze. That's kind of what we're in right now, which is unlike up here. But I'm walking on these creeks, and everything's frozen, but every 10th step I go through, and not to water, just to grass. Literally want to punch the snow right now. Like, I could have screamed. I didn't, because I would have scared. Well, there wasn't anything in those creeks anyways, like just beavers, but didn't want to scare the beavers. So anyways, I am rambling and I'm hungry. Yeah, I got distracted. I was supposed to head home, but figured I'd show you guys this. That is an old trapper's cabin. I mean, Red Lake's right there, but I mean, I don't know how old this thing is, but I mean, someone used to do trapping out of here at some point. I'm probably not gonna walk in here, but yeah, pretty cool. A little bit of Red Lake history. Yeah, there it is. And that's on, yeah, see, breaking through the freaking snow again. Oh. Morning. Just about to head out. It's 5:22. Totally forgot about time change last night, so I woke up at 4 and all my clocks said 3. I had a brief moment of disappointment that I could have slept a little bit longer, but anyways, the iPhone 4 a.m. wake up call. But anyways, heading out, 20-minute drive. This might be my last time out on the ice, and then from here I might just be using electronic calls for Wolf, just from my truck. Essentially drive somewhere and walk into the bush as far as it can and then call. But yeah, we'll see how today goes. Oh, you can't see that. Oh my gosh, it's just pulsating. The northern lights. Oh, wow. Oh. I'm gonna try and get. Oh, look. That gets the heart racing. You can hear that. Okay, I'm gonna let out a howl. Holy. Okay. Okay, I'm in position. My heart's racing. Okay. The sun's just coming up here. I'm gonna sit tight. part of it. I called in my first wolf. Oh my God. I'm still tingling. Like I'm like on cloud 9 right now. He gave a nice howl, and I knew he was right in the next beaver pond. And I'm gonna restart this because Instagram's gonna cut me off. So I was calling. Well, actually, I wasn't doing anything, and it was legal shooting light, but I couldn't really see anything. And I heard them howling. You guys heard that. And so I start howling back and doing some rabbit stress every, say, 20 minutes or so. And finally, like, sun's up, everything's starting to warm up, and I hear this howl, and he's like, excuse me, he's like 700 meters away, 700 yards away. He's just in the next beaver pond next to me, and here he comes trotting in, just right to me, and just comes in, and I hold my gun up, and I'm just not confident in the range at this point. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here, just gonna sit. And so I'm sitting there, and I just move slightly, and I can see him kind of do a little, like, you know, like a dog kind of jumps, like is scared. But there's also ice cracking all around me, so I don't know if it was me or him, or sorry, me or the ice. And a little bit of wind here. I gotta get out of the wind. And one second. Anyway, so he's coming in. He kind of gets a little bit spooked, and I have the gun raised, and I got him. And then I'm like, okay, no, let me just wait a sec. I wait. He's standing there. He's looking right at me, just staring me right in the face. Probably 200 yards away, maybe 3, not even 250, 225. I'm like so amped up right now. And so he's standing there, and he sits, and he fucking sits down, and he lets this beautiful howl out. And I'm like, okay, this is my chance. So he's howling, get the gun up, square, right, back, front, back, or back of front leg, soft, just, and just not the click. It actually went off. And he kind of did a little bit, a couple hops, and I was like, oh, I fucking got him. And so anyways, I take my first shot, and I'm thinking, like, at this point, you don't know if you hit him or not. I got iron sights. And so I shoot. He takes a couple steps, and he like kind of looks around, and he starts to like jog a little bit. And in front of me is this beaver house, and he ends up kind of getting almost to the beaver house. I take another shot. He's behind the beaver house. I'm following, I'm leading, take another shot, leading, take another shot. Oh, guys, I'm being brutally honest with you here. Like, I've never had a big game animal in my sights, okay? So, you know what? The people that are listening to this saying, like, oh, how'd you miss a wolf? Don't ask me. Like, I shoot all the time. Well, sorry, I don't shoot all the time. But when I do shoot, you know, I'm hitting a 4-inch target at 100 to 200 yards. Usually 150 is usually what I level out at, or 100. But that's been the goal. But like, yeah, so that's been the goal, is to just get them in close and just see if I can ping it. And to be honest, sorry, I'm picking stuff up here. To be honest, I wish I would have just waited now and let him sit there for a bit. And you know, he didn't even know I was there. Like, I probably could have, not that I would have made any more calls or sounds, but, oh. Just, I'm not even upset. I'm not even disappointed. Like, what? I can't even, like, what just happened? There was no blood. No blood at all. So, it's the name of the game. It's so funny. I'm walking around. This guy doesn't even see me. I'm not gonna stop thinking about that for a long time. Oh man. Thank you everyone who's been following along. This is not over. This is not over. I just can't believe, I've been talking to a couple guys and I did bait this spot. Both baits are gone. And I don't know, it's perfect timing. I showed up when they just ate the bait, probably within an hour or two, but they were freaking close. And I called them in from probably 3 kilometers away. So I might have screwed my chances, but we'll see. Still no words. I'm not. I would be lying if I said I was not upset. But when I really get down to and think about this, an apex predator who doesn't know really much anything, just hunting and killing and feeding and mating and being with their pack and their family, I called them in. That is the thing that I need to pay attention to. That is the accomplishment. So this is the start of something that I will continue doing. I will continue baiting that spot every so often. I baited it Friday, didn't sit Saturday, and today's Sunday. I will bait tonight, and I probably will sit tomorrow morning, to be honest. But, this morning was just a perfect morning. More than the Northern Lights. The ravens were out cruising around above me. I didn't move or shit. The howls in the distance, they were about 3K away. And then, about a kilometer and then 700 yards. And then he was right on me. Just a magical freaking morning. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I took my... No, I can't. There we go. Switch it out there. I was chipping away a buddy's shack because if you remember, I moved this shack here and I didn't put it on blocks. And so, yeah, that's my job to chip that out. But anyways. Insane. Oh, man. So, just looking at trail cam photos here. I have roughly 100 photos of the wolves, starting at around 10 p.m. into the morning of 1 a.m. And so here's the interesting thing. 5:06 a.m. You can't really see because it's, there we go. There he is, or there's one of them. So 5:06 a.m. I was... Well, 5:22, I was out looking at the Northern Lights. By the time I got to my bait, parked, and walked into where I was sitting, was probably closer to 6. So I was, So, yeah, I wasn't far behind these wolves, so no wonder they were howling not long after I was sitting at my bait site. So I'm gonna go back out this afternoon. I'm gonna go back out this afternoon and sit. And what I'll probably do is not bait until I'm done my sit, and then I'll bait in the dark, and then I'll head home and I'll sit again tomorrow morning. I got tomorrow off. I don't work till Tuesday, so thank goodness. And we'll go from there. So just keep on keeping on. I just scared the crap out of an eagle. He just came around the bend and he landed right there, and he landed, touched down, and went boop. Anyways, this is why you check. When you locate a set of prints for any animal, go back and I They actually go up there. There's a picnic table up there. Go, and I'm baiting just over there. Go check them, because there are tracks here than before. Like, they just go and go and go and go. And they're all wolf, and these are all new. This stuff isn't, and the stuff over here isn't. That's what I took a photo of the other day. It's printed in the ice, but with this thaw, they sink through. But look at those tracks. Like, I must have just shot at one of them today, but there's got to be 8 of them or more. So